Shalom, this is your brother Arya. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, all powers, all glory, and all honors unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakaha, Kwadash. Double honors, double praises as well to the elect, to the 144,000 elect men and hopeful elect men that are scattered across the four corners of the earth, and to the elders and apostles and bishops and brothers of the great millstone, who teach and rule well, and taught me this truth, and to the sincere Akim and Akwath and new believers that are tuning in to this lesson. So, in today's lesson, will be regarding the Hebrew Basics, episode 4, the 18 Nations. And if you want to read about more about the 18 Nations, read Genesis 10, I believe, and can double check up on that. Slovakia. Slovakia about that. So Genesis 10. So yeah, it all goes back into the descendants of Noah, right? And his three sons, which is Shem, Ham, and Japheth, right? And you could just read the whole chapter, like I said over here. I have a list of the 18 nations. 18 nations that are scattered across worldwide, right? So these are the 18 nations. Number 1, which is Israel, is Israelites, and the biblical name is Israel. In Hebrew, it's Yasha'Allah. Number 2 are the white people, or so-called white people, which is Esau, Edom, which is their biblical name. And in Hebrew, Ad-Dawam. And number 3, the Arabs, and their biblical name are Ishmael. In Hebrew, Yashamayala. And then number 4 are the Chinese, the so-called Chinese. And their biblical name is Moab, so Ma'wa'aba. Number 5 are the Japanese, which is Ammon, and the biblical name is, and in Hebrew, I-Mawan. Number 6, the Syrians, and the biblical name are Ashur. In Hebrew is Ashawar. And number 7 are the Indians, and the biblical name are Elam. In Hebrew, Ayalam. Salakia for that. And number 8 are the Syrians. Biblical name, Aram or Aram. Number 9 are the Ethiopians, which is Cush, which is their biblical name, and in Hebrew, Kawash. And number 10, the Egyptians, and the biblical name, Mizraim. In Hebrew, Matazariam. And 11 are the North Africans, in the biblical name, Phut or Pawat. Number 12 are the South Africans, in their biblical name, Canaan or Canaan. In 13, which is the French, and their biblical name, Goner or Gamar. And 14, the Russians, and their biblical name, Magog or Magawag. And 15, the Grecians or the Greek, and their biblical name, Javan, and in Hebrew, Yawan. And number 16, the Germans, which is the Ashkenaz or Teman or the Temanites, and the Hebrew name is Ashkenaz, right? 17, Spain, the Spaniards. In biblical name, Tarshish. And in Hebrew, Tharash Yash. And 18 are the Italians. And in biblical name, Kittim. And in Hebrew, Chathayim. So these are the 18 nations that are scattered across the four corners of the earth, or that are living in this earth, right? And I'll say it again. So the 18 nations are Israel, Israelites, Israel. 2, the white people, Esau, Edom. 3, Arabs, Ishmael. 4, the Chinese, who are the Moabites. 5, Japanese, who are the Ammonites. 6, Syrians, who are the Ashurites. 7, Indians, who are the Elamites. 8 is the Syrians, is Aram. 9, the Ethiopians are the Cushites. 10, the Egyptians are Mizraim. 11, the North Africans, who are called Phut. 12, the South Africans, they're called Canaan. 13, the French are called the Gomer. 14, Russian are called Magog. 15, Grecians / the Greeks called Javan. And 16 are the Germans, who are the Ashkenaz, Temanites. 17, the Spaniards, who are the Tarshish. And 18 are the Italians, who are the Kittim. So these are the 18 nations. Yaharataza, I pray that you're edified about these 18 nations. And I'd like to close out once again by giving all praises, all powers, all glory, and all honors unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakaha HaKodash. Double honors, double praises. Well, to the elect, to the 144,000 elect, and hopeful elect men that are scattered across the four corners of the earth, and to the elders and apostles and bishops and brothers of the great millstone who teach and rule well, and to sincere Akim and Makwath that are tuning in, and new believers that are tuning in. So I'd like to close out by saying, but Baba, Kwam Yashallah,